welcome to another Unkillable commentary track. This time around, we are tackling Haunted Castle ROM version M, known as, to some, the most difficult Castlevania game of all time in the entire series, especially this ROM set, which does all kinds of insane overkill damage, some really tough boss fights if you're not properly equipped, really feast or famine in that regard, because there's not a whole lot of strategy involved. It's either you are equipped or you are not. If you do it correctly, you're fine. If you do it incorrectly, yeah, you are done. Stand in the wrong spot, whatever. But, yep, as usual, you know how we do this. Unkillable style. 1 credit front to back. In this case, 1 credit means 1 life. So we're going to go through the entire game, front to back, no deaths. Before we get started, would definitely like to give a shout out to 1 Credit Classics. Ben over at 1 Credit Classics ran this game not too long ago. He really covers a pretty good amount of how to tackle this game, and it helped me out quite a bit. So I will also walk some of you guys through this, see what you think, and if you do it the way I do it, you can do it too. Just a little bit of practice. Put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. All right, let's get started. All right, let's get started here. Haunted Castle ROM M, 1988 Konami. Looks like we're back as Arcade Simon with black hair. I guess he has a wife this time around who we never knew anything about. And here comes Dracula. Nothing like ghosts and goblins at all. Alright, let's get started. Bad start. See if this Russian attack run would already be over. But yeah, early sloppy hit against the bats. Good news is, bats don't do a whole lot of damage in comparison. If you get hit by the skeletons, it's pretty much game over. I think they take about 8 damage off. Just insane amounts if you get hit by a skeleton or a zombie. Skeletons especially in this stage. Alright. So this first grave zombie that comes out from the crucifix grave, like 3 or 4 of them come out in a row. If you go past, you'll be okay. Alright, so we get 2 hearts. Back up here. The wall is also insane, takes off about 8, but you just want to back up, turn around, and duck. You can hit any of the bottom 3 that come your way. 1, 2, 3. Say anything bottom 3 you can hit, and you can duck everything else. Alright. I'm going to be careful about just walking too forward too fast, because statues topple and they'll hit you for a ton of damage. Alright, here you want to stay on top of the platforms, wait for about 3 flames to go past, and it just burns out. Alright, 6 shots at the tree monsters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then this guy, gotta walk under the bat. Come on out, there you go. Dead. Alright, 2 shots here. Now the crucifix grave topples, and every time those happen, the zombies come out. If you stand there, 4 straight come out. If you go past after you kill the first one immediately, you'll have like 1 more follow you, and that's it. Another thing about this game, no candle drops. Everything that comes out that's a sub-weapon or a heart or a big heart comes out from an enemy. So killing enemies is where it all comes from. Here's a little trick right off the bat. If you wait and kill the skeletons on the bridge, both will drop bombs. When you pick up a sub-weapon, it's worth 5 hearts each. So if you just, instead, if you picked up 1, another might drop a heart or something. If you wait, you'll pick up 2 worth 5 each, and those hearts add up quick because that refills your life. Alright, I'm standing in between the little numerical crypt spots there in the purple, hitting the bats. Alright, take 1 shot from the bat. If you have to choose, you want to take a shot from a bat, not a snake. You get a rhythm going, jump over the snakes. As at the peak of your jump, you throw a bomb, you take out Medusa. Otherwise, she'll kill you instantly, so get the rhythm going, get the bombs going. Alright, our hearts are refilled with X amount of hearts that we picked up. So we have 11 in reserve. Good start there. Oh, that was sloppy. Stage 2, when you kill the skeletons, ghosts come out of them. And if you're too close to them, even if you're ducked, they'll take off damage. There, I just got up too fast. Alright, now. I want to kill that guy real bad. There you go. Some enemies have drops that are really important. You want to go as reasonably all out as you can for them. In that case, it was for the Morning Star. So I had to chase that bat. That was the bat who had the Morning Star. So I took a bit of damage, that's fine. Alright, get to the very edge and then walk all the way back. I'll show you why. Drop off, that's why you avoid a boulder. If you get to the very edge of that second shorter platform and then start running back, that triggers it. So now I have a Fishman, bat behind us. I play this one sloppy coming up. There's 2 more Fishmen, killed 1. There's another. Now that bat screwed up the rhythm and I take a bad hit there from that boulder. Normally you can just walk under and that's how you pass that. I screwed that up. There, see that one? I walked under. Oh, that was bad too. All kinds of weird bad luck here, which is funny because this ends up being a successful run of a very difficult game. Now that bat above me that I let pass had a stopwatch, which is great, but another one is coming here in a bit. If you can time it, you want to grab that big heart. I missed that one, but we should have enough anyway. But anytime you can grab big hearts, whatever you can do to snag them, you should. Big hearts are worth a lot in this game because you'll right away that's 5 life points that will be hit points that will be replenished at the end of the stage, and it's great just for sub weapons in general. Alright, now here, there's a stopwatch from killing that bat. There's a little spiky protrusion there. That's where you want to duck with your head because a bunch of bats come out. If you duck there, you'll be safe. Now 1, 2, just stand there and whip. If you time it right, you'll take out the fireballs as well with that dragon guy. Alright, the stopwatch is worth 2 hearts when you use it. We're going to save it for the boss. 1, back up, 1, 2, 3. The Mudman, if you hit them once, they split into 2. A 1 and back up. 1, 2, 3. So another hit kills the remaining Mudman, and then 2 more shots take out the duplicate. So hit 1, back up, 3 more shots. Alright, here, this part's a little tricky. You want to watch for bats here, because you want to stay on the little yellow golden top platforms if at all possible. And you avoid bats because they'll knock you in the pit. That's an insta-death. Game over. Okay, we got skeletons. Gonna have a Fishman coming. There you go. Just stay on top of the platforms. Watch the bats. Jump if you have to. Another Fishman. Jump, jump. Stay on top. Stay on top. Stay on top. Keep staying on top. We're gonna have a skeleton, probably a cheap one, come behind us at the beginning of this fight. Let's keep an eye out. We want to, yep, there we go. Now we use the stopwatch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Use it again. Alright. So we used 4 total hearts there. Stopwatch is so great in this game. Saves your ass so often. Alright, 14 hearts. Should be fully replenished with a few to spare here. Now we want to keep the stopwatch if at all possible. I end up dropping it here, and I'll explain why. It's not really intentional. I do it out of desperation. Alright, the Hunchbacks in stage 3 do only 1 damage, so they're not too bad. We can eat some shots from them if we have to. I should have probably picked up that heart, but so be it. Alright, Chandelier doesn't take off all that much either. The Hunchbacks take off next to nothing. They take off that little 1. So, alright. Now the Knights, they take off a ton. So we're going to take them out. 3 Morning Star shots kill them. 2 shots take out the Hunchbacks. There's going to be another Knight, and then there's going to be a Ghost. The Ghost is annoying, but we want to make sure we take that Ghost out if we can on the left and pick up the big heart. I'll show you why in a sec. Don't want to have it go to the right real bad, because there's this weird interdimensional portal right there. Takes us to God knows what this is, and there's going to be 3 harpies all the way back, jumping, walk a little bit forward, 2 more shots, go backwards again, 2 more shots, jumping. Once you have the rhythm, those 3 aren't bad. Might take you a while to figure that part out. With practice, you'll get it. So it's back, forward, back for 2 each. Okay. Cross sub-weapon, great sub-weapon, but we don't want it in this stage just yet. So let those pass. We get all kinds of hearts if we got it too, but, so we'd have like 21 hearts if we grabbed those. But we still don't want to, because you're going to want the stopwatch here. Alright, once we're past the dinner table, jump up and then use the stopwatch. This takes care of all the weird poltergeist silverware coming at you. Now here, there was supposed to be a ghost spawn that just didn't happen. Weird game. That ghost would have dropped a sword, which is our most powerful melee weapon. But I'm looking. Where's the ghost? No idea. So screwed that part up. I didn't really screw it up. The game screwed it up. Cheating game. And that's going to screw me up here later. I'll show you why in a second. Another knight. Take him out quickly. Alright. See in between the little eyes, because the eyeballs pop out. Okay, and then once that one's passed, wait and turn around, snap it. There we go. Once we get it at scroll them away, we'll be okay. But those take off big damage. So you want to scroll and then turn around and just snap off a shot to kill them. Alright, now these hunchbacks, one of them, if not more, should have another sword. See, we took some damage there. There we go. You know what? We did not want that boomerang, but in that case, we had to. Because we had a stopwatch on this boss. He's super easy. In this case, say, we took a shot we should not have taken. We took off quite a bit of damage, but we still have enough hearts. However, we would have had a whole lot more hearts and full life if we had the stopwatch just nail him to death. Alright, so the mummies are interesting. There's a timing to the mummies. So we have full health here, which is great. Keep your eyes on the bats, walk under them if you have to. Alright, if you duck, just as that coffin opens and just about to turn around, if you're going to throw a sword shot out, you should hit them before they even get one of the bandage shots out. Those hit you hard too. Those hit you for about 4. See, I got shot. Got a little cheap shot by a bat there. Only 2, no big deal. Alright, same thing. Just as the coffin there, 1, 2. There. That prevents the bandages from hurting us. Just as we scroll that other mummy who didn't come out of the sarcophagus, we managed to get a well-timed shot. 2 ducking shots. Alright, same deal with the eyes. Turn around, scroll off, duck 1, 2. Alright, turn around, get the bat. Not really any tricky platforming at this point. Just gotta wait here, wait for those to come all the way up. If you jump too early, they won't come up all the way, and you won't be able to jump and they'll kill you. Go figure. Alright. Okay. Would have liked to have that heart, but it's okay. There's another heart. Really go out of your way if you can grab hearts or sub-weapons for their heart ammo. Do it. Say, now I have 17, so 5 from the bomb. Bomb isn't all that great in this stage, but it's not even going to matter. Again, we would like to have the stopwatch, but ended up doing it without it this time. Also, it's okay in this stage, since you don't really need it, it makes the rock golem boss easier, but the extra heart ammo we'll get from picking up the sub-weapons probably cancels that out. He's really not all that bad, because we would only have 19 hearts right now otherwise. So, yeah, you really kind of want to decide, depending on however many hearts you have left in reserve, how you want to tackle that, but I like to have more pretty much all the time. So in this case, yeah, stopwatch would be great, but boomerang is fine for our purposes here. Alright, stand on that platform, there you go. Slow, the big fast one comes. Alright, get up here, which triggers the boss fight. Rock Golem. Alright, you can get unlucky in this fight. There's some things that can happen, some variation on what he does. Typically, if the little rock chunk shots come at ground level, we can jump over them. Well-timed jump. It doesn't take off very much, it only takes off 1. However, there are times with this fight where he doesn't get within hitting distance, and he'll just keep firing them off. You can have bad luck and just lose this fight because he decides not to engage, which really would be the smart move on his part anyway. Just fight cheap, fight from a distance. He'd kill us, but he's dumb, so. Alright, keep jumping, see. That one's a little bit higher, so we couldn't avoid that. And that is where a little bit of randomness or variation comes in the way he does. The closer he gets, we can finally get within sword range. That was a bad one. There you go, though. Once you can get within fist range, see, it doesn't take off very much, and you can keep getting him for 1 or 2 every time on the peak. There we go. Let's decide not to be a chicken shit. We can take him out. And we should have more than enough hearts, because we're going to need them in this fight, and this stage is terrible. Alright, I screwed this one up actually, but works out. Should be between the 5th and 6th little oval pattern that we're standing on right there. After I took that first hit, you notice that's what I'm doing. Then we're going to take like one more little one right there, and then we're going to move all the way over. Alright, 2 is okay, 1 would have been better. Okay, we want to haul ass in this stage, because there are these skull ghosts that come out that are awful. Most annoying guys in the entire game. We're going to back up for the ravens. Go, go, go. Oh, like I dropped a stopwatch. I'm going to grab that right now. Oh, that was close. You know what? We're going to take some damage here. That's okay. We took up quite a bit more damage than we would have liked at this point. But that's why. Because now we can kind of set ourselves up to not get horribly destroyed, which they would. Alright, same deal with the mummies. Well-timed ducking shot as they come out. Keeps that easier. Alright, I've stopped time twice now. That's fine. We have 24 left. Plenty of life. Plenty of hearts. 6 damage, not great, but it's fine for where we're at. Alright, stop time again. Alright, here, take our time a little bit. Clear the mummy. If we have to get shot by anything, it's the rat, but we managed to avoid it. What we really don't want is to scroll too fast and get hit by the skeleton. He takes off a ton. He drops what we want now, which is the cross-sub weapon. And we can just go ahead and unload at this point. Okay, now this point, I really screw this up. I almost blow this run. That's why, because that ghost got in the way. I want to scroll. Now we're okay. Once we scroll the way, we want the boot to hug the table leg. That's our spot. Now anything that comes from the ceiling we're safe from. See, I didn't get there early enough, but once you stand there and start throwing the crucifix shots at him, Frank is done. The Frankenstein monster is done. Now, hold left. Right at the beginning of the stage, hold left, jump right to that crack. Another crack, jump. There, those first 2 bats. If you can do that and not lose a step, that's what we want. Because at this point, we're going to slow down. We're just going to hit these guys with standing shots until the bridge sort of forces our hand. Alright, big heart. We'll do about 2 or 3 more of those before we can get fancy. What I said about holding left before the stage even starts is because if you don't, and you might linger too long when a bat comes from the right, screws this whole thing up, and you will die instantly. Just like that. So at this point, okay, we've collected enough hearts. What I'm doing here is jumping, and then just off the peak of my jump, once I come down a little bit from the peak of the jump, I unload with the up and attack. And I have plenty of hearts here. Plenty of hearts. The lower you can manage to get the crucifix shots to fire, the better. There we go, that's why, because that way we won't lose any real speed, and we'll collect whatever hearts if we hit them low. If it hits them high, sometimes the hearts will scroll off the screen, like that one almost did. Get to eat a shot there, but you'll lose the heart, and you really don't want to lose the big hearts if you can help it. We have 1 or 2 more coming here. If we can help it, yeah, there we go. I just took that shot. I ate that shot. Should eat 1 more shot here, maybe. Nope, that was it. Alright, reason being is that guy drops a torch, which isn't isn't what we want. It can do the trick, but it's not what we want with this Dracula fight. Alright, go all the way over to the left. 1, 2, turn around. Okay, now, I like to get that shot off right away as the fight starts. You cannot avoid, if he does that explosion there, you can't avoid it, so you have to have enough. There we go. Easy enough once you get to that point with the jumping and... Okay, now. 1, 2, done. Got him. Woo! Alright, yeah. And we're married. Now the nightmare really begins. Alright, 140, 700. Alright, if you're liking this content so far, definitely like and subscribe, but also, more importantly, join us at theunkillables.org. There you'll see a link to our Discord. You can join us there. If you would like to submit a run and join the community, you can do that at theunkillables.org. Become unkillable. We do Hall of Fame features once a month. We will do highlights of everybody's runs. Real good community, real drama free, just to the point, just high level players, and or anybody who just wants to get better at some difficult games, learn some secrets. We all help each other out. Great community. So join us at theunkillables.org. May to the June, baby.